All right, everybody good? Cool. Now bring it in. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Come on in. I don't want to yell, even though I will yell. I don't really want to. Closer, 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 closer. All right, right there. Back up just a little bit. Too close, too close. Back. All right, guys. Hey, again, my name's Chad. What we're going to do next is we're going to talk about a rhythm drill. It's a drill that's going to emphasize our fundamentals. All right. One, it emphasizes our fundamentals, but two, it allows us to know our ability as shooters. All right. So again, real quick, what are our fundamentals?
Stance.
Okay, that's one. Let's so grip. Grip. Remember, I'm going to get a good tight grip on the gun. My hand is deep in the back strap. My support hand is going to fill that gap. Thumbs are going to rest or run along the axis of the barrel. All right. Stance. My good stance. If I said, hey, I want you to run from here to there, or hey, I'm going to fight you, that's the stance that I want you to be in. Good, solid stance. All right, what are those fundamentals for? I know we talked about fundamentals, but this drill's going to re-emphasize those. What are grip and stance for? Why are they in the fundamentals?
Foundation for good shots.
Okay, stability, foundation for a good shot. Ultimately, recoil management, right? They help manage our recoil. I'm sure at some point you might have seen somebody on a range stand on one foot, turn the gun upside down, and shoot. Will I hit it? Will I make an accurate shot that way? Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. How many times? Once. So our grip and stance, recoil management for follow-on shots. All right. Sight alignment, sight picture, or sight package. Remember, equal height, equal light. Or if you're using optics, make sure that optic is in line with your target. Sight picture is where we put those sights on our target. That's our sight package. Remember, our sight package starts with our brain to our eye, to the rear sight, to the front sight, to the target. That's our whole sight package. Trigger control. This drill is gonna emphasize trigger control. What is trigger control? Somebody define it for me. Anybody?
Smooth and easy.
Smooth and easy. Okay, not bad. Here's how I define trigger control. Manipulating or pulling the trigger without interrupting my sight package. Okay? A lot of people say slow, steady pull to the rear, but what if I have to shoot fast? Am I going to pull the trigger slow? No. Okay? I can pull the trigger as fast as I need to, and as long as I do not interrupt my sight package. Right? Fair enough? So proper trigger control. I guarantee you, in the unlikely event that you miss a target today, right? Unlikely event that you miss a shot, more than likely it's going to be trigger control, right? Because what happens when I have improper trigger control? I start to push the trigger, push the gun down. All right. So, sight package, trigger control. Why are they in the fundamentals? Accuracy. Those help us maintain and improve our accuracy. Breathing. The biggest thing about breathing, do it. Okay, and we laugh, but I can't tell you how many times I've come up to somebody right on the line and they're like, "How are you doing?" I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. Has anybody ever been choked out? Alan, have you ever been choked out? All right. What's the first thing that happens when you start to lose oxygen to the brain?
Vision.
My vision starts to go.
Yeah.
What is one thing that we're emphasizing here? Situational awareness. I cannot have situational awareness if my vision is starting to go. All right. So breathe. And then follow through. We've talked about our follow through. My follow through is this. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Last shot. Listen to this. What was that called?
Reset.
Trigger reset. Do I need to shoot again? All right. I bring the gun back and I'm going to look left, look right, look rear, and I'm going to check my world. Is what we call it. Check your world is what you'll hear. What am I looking for?
Help or
Help from another angle.
Good guys,
bad guys.
bad guys,
How many fingers do you guys love?
and a place to move.
Yeah. Places.
Good guys, bad guys, and a place to move. Okay? No. Okay, so that's our fundamentals. Maintain those. Can constantly be thinking about those. No matter what kind of drill we're doing, no matter how fast we're shooting, all those fundamentals still apply. Kill? All right. So the drill that we're going to be doing is called a rhythm drill. What I want you to do is we're going to be shooting a top left circle, and we're going to go on a count of 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 5 rounds. All right. So what is that drill emphasizing? What is that drill enforcing for us?
Breathing.
What's that?
Breathing.
It enforces all of our fundamentals,
Right.
but it's forcing me to put those fundamentals into practice. All right. If I don't have a good grip on the gun, it's going to slop out of my hand and I got to re-grip the gun. Make sure you have a tight grip on the gun. If I don't have proper sight alignment, my rounds are going to start going different places, right? So maintain proper sight alignment. Force yourself to get those rounds in that circle, all right? So that'll be the first drill. Then the second time, it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right? We'll go pick it up. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our final evolution will be as fast as you can shoot them while keeping the rounds in the target. All right? Some of you guys may be able to go really quick. Some of you guys may have to slow down in order to drive those rounds in the target. All right? But you have to concentrate. I cannot overemphasize how much concentration it takes to be a good shooter. All right? You have to concentrate on the fundamentals. All right? So, does anybody need to see a demonstration on this? All right, let me do it anyways.
Excellent.
All right. So we're going to start from a compressed ready, and I'm going to say on your own, fire 5 rounds out of 1001, 1002. And what I want you to do is I want you to say it out loud. All right, say it out loud. So going hot. So 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Stay here. All right. So I count it out loud. Then it's going to be on the command of threat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right. So threat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. The next evolution is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I don't know if I have enough bullets in this. All right. Then the final evolution is going to be as fast as I can go. All right. So from here, it's just going to be. So that's how we're going to do it. I'll call the line and I'll let you know what we're doing. Any questions? Online. Stand by. On you. Line is hot. Next evolution's going to be a little bit quicker. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 5 rounds. Come back to a high ready. Stand by. On you. Line's hot. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same dot. Same dot. Stand by. On you. Line's hot. All right, shooters. Listen up. If you feel yourself rocking back, if you feel your grip getting weak, concentrate. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On you. Line's hot. Next evolution. 5 rounds as fast as you can. 5 rounds as fast as you can. Same dot. As fast as you can inside the circle. Force yourself to keep them in that circle. Drive the gun into that circle. Stand by. Downrange. Downrange. All right. So
Mr. Mossberg in the truck.
if my rounds were all in my circle, all right, That's good for that slow fire. I want them in that X or in that box, all right? If my rounds start to drift a little bit, right? If my rounds are drifting low, what is more than likely the issue?
Slapping the trigger.
Slapping the trigger, right? I'm not having that proper trigger control, meaning when I'm breaking the gun, I'm pushing the gun forward because, right? Because, now let me ask you this. Have anybody heard that trigger control, the round should surprise you when it goes off?
Yes.
All right? I don't prescribe to that. You know why? Because I'm pulling the freaking trigger. I know the gun's gonna go off, all right? What they mean by that is that precise moment in time, that split second in time when that sear breaks or that hammer goes forward and the striker hits the primer, right? That's the point that they're trying to make. They don't want you to anticipate that shot, all right? But if I have proper trigger control, proper sight alignment, and I don't allow my trigger control to interrupt my sight alignment, then I'm gonna have an accurate shot, all right? If my rounds were drifting right, what do you think that might be? Okay, could be grip. That is one issue. More than likely, it's sight alignment, all right? More than likely, when I perceive my sights, my front sight might be a little bit right in that rear sight, okay? That's more often than not what the issue is. Same thing with left. It could be a little bit of grip. It could be too much finger in the trigger, but more often than not, it's that improper sight alignment, right? When I grip the gun, I want to get a good grip on the gun. We talked about grip and stance equal recoil management, correct? So, when I grip the gun, get a good tight grip on the gun, I want to lock both arms out. If I roll my elbows out just a little bit, the gun is going to recoil. I'm going to manage that recoil directly to the rear versus if my elbows were down, all right? Do you see how the gun wants to come up? Because inevitably, the recoil pushes the gun back and up, correct? So if I could, ultimately, I would hold the gun here and then hold the gun here. But I can't do that, right? So I want to try to manage that recoil directly to the rear so that my sights stay on target as much as possible. Kill? All right. So, any questions? Anybody want to fight to the death?
Yeah.
No takers. All right, guys. Hey, police up your magazines, jam them up, and let's get back out here.